Hi, I'm Carl Tannenbaum, Chief Economist for Northern Trust. It's now been more than a year since the pandemic sent many of us home from the office. It hasn't been easy. Sharing space and sharing broadband have required patience and compromise. But we're among the lucky ones. Many occupations cannot be done from home, and many workers have seen their jobs lost, at least temporarily, to the pandemic. Nonetheless, there are days that many of us feel trapped in our homes. I suspect that many central bankers around the world are also feeling trapped as they endeavor to restore economic activity. The onset of the pandemic prompted an immense response from monetary policy. Interest rates in many countries were brought down near zero, and central banks increased their purchases of government bonds substantially. These efforts had the immediate dividend of restoring liquidity in the financial markets and the intermediate benefit of bringing long-term interest rates to low levels. But central bank actions haven't had the most material impact on economic activity. Credit conditions are easy, but demand for credit is limited. Households around the world have been cautious, increasing their saving and managing their debt. Corporations do not see this as a great time to expand or invest. Instead, they've stockpiled cash by issuing record amounts of new bonds. Economists call situations where interest rates are low and savings are high a liquidity trap. Pushing more reserves into the system at this point is like pushing on a string. Under these circumstances, there is little that monetary policy can do to stimulate the economy. Some central banks have tried offering cheap funding to banks if they make fresh loans, while others, like the Federal Reserve, have tried to lend directly to small businesses. Neither tactic has proven particularly successful. This has reduced the heads of the world's central banks to pleading with fiscal authorities to continue the flow of stimulus. Government spending is the most direct way to improve demand and employment and to start inflation on a path to targeted levels. Monetary policy, for now, has been relegated to a supporting role. The Fed and other central banks are essentially boxed in, a sentiment shared by many of us who have been confined to quarters for over a year. Hopefully, everyone will have the chance to break out a little bit before this year is over. And that's the view from here.